A lone, sickly Triceratops roams the Cretaceous jungle. It is on the verge of death. And just as it thought things couldn't have gotten any worse, they get worse. It seems that the Triceratops has encroached on the territory of a highly territorial Tyrannosaurus Rex. The Triceratops now only has two options: to fight or to flee. And judging by the condition that it's in, it is sadly in no condition to flee. Hello everyone! Welcome back to the Casino Co. YouTube channel. Today, we're going to be reviewing Mattel's Red Rex. Releasing in 2023 for Jurassic Park's 30th anniversary, this figure is sort of a mix between Kenner's Red Rex and their Bull T-Rex. How it's similar to the Bull T-Rex is through its action feature, being able to eat figures whole and pull them out of his stomach. How it's similar to the Red Rex is solely through its paint job. The figure is made with a bright red color with black striping going down its back. Around this time is when we first saw Mattel use rubber for their dinosaurs' teeth, and I gotta say that I like it a lot more than their plastic teeth that would chip rather easily. The toe claws are painted, but the finger claws are not, which is to be expected. The underbelly is mostly painted, but the yellow doesn't go to the end of the tail. A key characteristic of this figure is the rubber real feel skin, reminiscent of the old Kenner figures. It really helps it to feel more lifelike, especially with the plastic on the inside feeling a lot like a rib cage. As we all know, the sculpt on Mattel's figures is immaculate, with all the ridges and scarring perfectly sculpted. With how long Mattel has been doing this stuff, it's no surprise that they'd have it mastered by now. Here is the Mattel Red Rex next to the figure that it is based off, the old Kenner 1993 Red Rex. On the Mattel figure, the head sculpt and the arm sculpt is significantly better than the old Red Rex's sculpt, despite the original Red Rex being based off of the Stan Winston maquette. The reason the head sculpt on the old one is so much worse than the Stan Winston maquette's one is they had to change it for the action feature or something like that. However, the old Kenner figure just looks so much more imposing and powerful, and I like the color scheme a lot more as well. For the Kenner figure, they just used this bright red color, but the old Kenner one has this dark, gritty red color that really instills fear and just makes it feel like an intimidating predator. Now let's talk about the articulation. Both parts of its jaw have fluid movement, making for some great articulation. The arms can be moved in a full 360 and can be popped outwards. The legs can also be moved in a full 360, and the feet can also be moved in a full 360. The tail is filled with bendy wire, making for some pretty decent articulation. Now let's do some size comparisons. Here we have it next to Kenner's old Triceratops. Here it is next to the Thrash and Throw T-Rex. Here it is next to the Battle Damaged Spinosaurus. Here it is next to NECA's 2003 Godzilla. Here it is next to the Legacy Collection's Dr. Alan Grant. And here it is next to Funko's Foxy action figure. Alright folks, that's going to have to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Mattel's Jurassic Park 30th Anniversary Edition, Red Rex. And please make sure to like and subscribe so that I can reach 10,000 subscribers before I fossilize. Oh, bye-bye!